What?
I like that. I was gonna let you go for it because you're on. Noza Juice here says Troy just needs to be a Metal Gear villain now. That is how diverse your career is that they don't even know you're Ocelot.
Yeah.
Revolver.
There's so. I'm really excited. And both, I'm not trepidatious. I don't want there to be. I'm anxious to see how people look at this new Metal Gear because it's really different, man. It fits perfectly within the rest of the franchise. In some ways, I think it's gonna be really good. But I'm really curious to see what people think.
Yeah, you talked on Up at Noon, right? That it's way bigger.
It may be the biggest game I've ever seen.
Wow.
Just in terms of everything that you can do, like Skyrim looks like an afternoon plaything next to it. It's massive.
Yeah.
It's absolutely massive what you can do, and they did the mocap over in Japan, and then we did the facial, everything here, which is super super hard. And I keep coming back to this, but I really applaud Kiefer for what he did because he came in, and if you watched his speech from the Game Awards. Mm-hmm. I wanted to stand up and applaud the guy because the way he came out, the heart that he came out with, which was very contrite and gracious to all the fans. And there was like this understanding underneath it. It's like, look, I get it. You don't want me to be Snake. That's fine. Neither did I, but let me tell you what made me fall in love with it and how I told my other friends about how important what this story means to the world and to entertainment, period. Yeah. I was like, good on you, man, because they put him through the fucking ringer, man.
Right. I mean, you talk about just something you don't like. What? First off, Kiefer Sutherland, great actor, amazing actor, right?
Sure.
But like, what a raw end of the stick to have to take and be like, all right, like I'm excited for this project and where it's going, and I know this is going to catch me so much flack, but I'll do it. You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, Chris Pine got the same thing for "You're not Kirk."
Yeah.
It's like, how about you watch the movie and then tell me what you think? Oh,
sure.
I love him. Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, that was the thing is I think, eventually it got on track where it was like more people were like upset at Kojima, right, than they were at Kiefer. Like, you know what I mean? He's in an unwinnable situation.
Yeah.
So like for eventually the criticism, whether founded or unfounded, right? I mean, this is the guy's vision in his game. He's allowed to do what he wants to do.
He can do whatever he wants to do.
It's like when I replace Colin, people are gonna flip out.
Right.
They'll be like, Colin Hanks isn't as good as Colin Moriarty. I'm like, too bad we got Hanks.
Colin Hanks is in Fargo.
Yeah.
Does a wonderful job in Fargo.
I mean, while I'm intrigued, and I don't know if they went into it, Greg, and maybe Troy, like why they decided to go in a different direction with Snake after all these years with an established, really important character, like you were saying. I mean, no one can deny the pedigree of his replacement. So people need to give the benefit of the doubt a little bit more to these kinds of things until they play the product.
I definitely think that everything will, once you reserve judgment until you've actually played the game, and then hate it if you want to, which is totally fine.
Yeah.
Not, we live in a democracy, we live in, there's not a fascist state where you have to agree with what we say. But there's so much that even being a Metal Gear fan, coming into this going, wow, that's what you're doing. That's broad, that's bold, But again, just like the process, he watched the TV screen. You had multiple cameras on you, and you couldn't move more than this or this far.
Oh God, that's hard.
But you still have to like make sure that it looks like you're talking to a person, not watching a TV screen and moving your face. Really, really hard.
Yeah.
But really, I mean, I think it said a lot about the industry, the fact that there was so much backlash, and I know that David felt a lot of love from people. Yeah. I think he felt more love than he did anger. Like other people's love for him outweighed any anger that he felt about that. Right. But we don't really have. We've had Charles Martinet, who's been the voice of Mario since day one. But we really don't have another actor that's been assigned to a video game role more than David Hayter. I don't think.
Sure. Somebody who's been there, and that's what you've known them as forever.
Because 10 years?
PlayStation 1 version? No, it's longer than
that.
that.
98 was the Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
So that's how long.
So, but it was about 10 or 12 years because the last one he worked on would have been 4 or Peace Walker.
Peace Walker.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So 2010.
They perfected everything with Peace Walkers. They really should have stopped there. Because that game was amazing.